Home Show.
Mario from Sugarland, Texas has a question about an aging AC.
Yeah, they were installed, Tom, when the house was built back way back in 2000. Mario writes,
Okay.
I've had the same company that installed the units service them twice a year, and I've had the usual issues, capacitors now and then, and computer board had to be replaced. But the last two times, the company sent out a new tech, and he said that I should think about a new unit because the units are now 20 years old. Fast forward up to the winter check, same tech, same story. Are my suspicions here misplaced?
I don't think so. But I will tell you this, and Charlie, you work with some air conditioning contractors across the whole country. They are going to want to sell you new units, and it's like an old car. You bring in a 20-year-old car to a service dealer in a car dealership. They're going to say, hey, it's time for you to get a new car. You can't blame them for doing that. My question is this. Ask them, is there something wrong with it besides a capacitor or something which is easy to replace? And if they say, like they do with me, mine's 23 years old, no, but it's just getting old, Tom. And I said, well, I am too, but there's nothing wrong with me. So I think I'll stick around a while, and so will my air conditioning unit. Have a little laugh and say, see you next year.
What about efficiency? Because, that's going to be one of the reasons contractors talk about replacing it. If you have a 20-year-old system and a newer one is more efficient, doesn't it make sense to change it out then, Tom?
Not necessarily. But I know contractors love to do that, and I'm not going to say that they're wrong. It'll run more efficient. There's no doubt about it. But will it give you the same air quality? I know in Houston, you're going to have humidity issues with the high SEER systems. So I don't recommend those. So efficiency is out the window on those. Secondly, energy prices for us here are still pretty minimal. What are you going to save? My electric bill is $123. I could save $15-20 on my bill, and I have to spend $18,000 for a new system. It doesn't make sense to me. So it depends on what time of life you're in, what you're paying for electrical costs, because it could change all over the country. So there's a lot of variables you have to keep in mind. But just because something is more efficient doesn't mean it's good money for you. I talked to someone the other day that had a whole solar system put on their home, and it cost them $45,000, and they're down from about $150 to $65. Well, soon, someday, and they're paying interest on the money to put it up. Someday, maybe they'll get their money back, but it's not going to be within 20 years or less.
There you go. You got a question? Tom will help you. He'll shoot straight with you. Just go visit HomeShowRadio.com. Fill out the Ask Tom form right there by clicking on that blue button. Send us pictures and anything else that'll help us make sure that we're giving you the help you need, because that's what we want to do. And Tom has us post a new one of these every day, Monday through Sunday. I guess that's 7 days a week. HomeShowRadio.com.
My week, yes.
on YouTube, and of course on our Facebook page.